Last name Chan. Your best friend ran toward you and gave you a big hug. Actually, it was more than that. She hugged you tightly and then spun you around like a doll. Name, it hurts, you shouted as you covered your mouth to prevent from getting sick. She swiftly let you go. Gee, what's with your attitude today? You asked. Oh, nothing, she hummed as if she was daydreaming. You definitely knew it was going to be about Himuru. Let me guess, Himuru-senpai is now your boyfriend, you teased as you pinched her cheeks. She shouted in pain and slapped your hand away. She went back to fangirling and giggling then. No, not until I confessed to him. She held your shoulders and shook you. What? You exclaimed. You haven't confessed him yet? Yep. Then what the hell about those chocolates on last Friday? I ate them, but I brought new ones. She laughed and followed your laugh as well, walking toward your lockers. You just couldn't ignore this monster. Hello, ladies. You heard a soft and deep voice in front of you. She turned to see who it was, and she stood there frozen. You turned as well and saw that it was the guy again from the convenience store. Hello, senpai. You waved to him, but Name took your hand and gave an awkward smile. Hello, last name Chan. I'm very sorry about Murasaki Bara's attitude last Saturday. He told me to give these to you. He handed you a piece of paper, which you gladly took and muttered a thanks. While he was already far from you, your best friend screamed with joy and shook your shoulders. Oh my god, Himuru-senpai noticed me. Would you be quiet? You rolled your eyes. So, the guy I met at the store is her crush. You're just jealous because my crush noticed me. She giggled and covered her blushing cheeks. For your information, he went near us to apologize to me. Shouldn't you be thanking me? You said in a proud tone. Yeah, whatever. Just don't forget about my confession later. She opened her locker and took out the chocolates. You sighed, reading the letter Himuru gave to you. Dear Nickname Chan, meet me in the school gym. I need to give you something. Atsushi Murasaki Bara. Well, at least you're finally repaying, eh? You crumpled the paper and threw it in the garbage can. You and your best friend walked toward the gym. Since your best friend decided to confess her feelings to Himuru after their basketball practice, the two of you snuck in to take a little peek of them playing. You saw Murasaki Bara block two players as Himuru swiftly dribbled the ball and dunked it mercilessly. Practice is over. You can take your rest now, Coach Araki yelled as the players, all of them, nodded and proceeded to walk to the benches. Well, you can go and meet Murasaki Bara now. I think I can handle this by myself. Your best friend sighed as her eyes were full of hope. I wish you luck. You patted her shoulders and waited for the team to leave. When Himuru was the only one left in the gym, you walked inside and decided to find Murasaki Bara. As you walked toward Himuru to ask him where he went, suddenly a large pair of hands covered your mouth and the guy who covered you took you under the bleachers. You exclaimed as you tried to get out of his grip, to no avail. Shh, Nickname Chan, you're gonna get us caught by Muru-chan, he whispered into your ear. It was Murasaki Bara who covered you, and he took you into a quote-unquote secret room inside the corner of the gym, under the bleachers. After he took you inside, he uncovered you as you took a deep breath. What the hell was that about? You asked loudly. I'm going to repay you now, right? He said in a bored tone. I know, but you could have just gave me the Pocky. No, he said, leaning closer to you. What are you doing, Murasaki Bara? Himuru-senpai? You heard another voice outside the room. It was your best friend, and she was about to confess her feelings to Himuru. Let's make a deal, Nickname Chan. Murasaki stated, and he looked at him with a confused expression. What kind of deal? You furrowed your eyebrows. Himuro-senpai, I wanted to confess something to you. I know that the two of us were never really close, but I think I'm in love with you. You only heard your best friend confessing directly to him. You looked through the window and saw your best friend giving her chocolates to Himuro. Please accept these chocolates. Let's make a deal, last name Chan. If Muro-chan accepts her feelings, I'll give you a Pocky stash every single day. You looked down at Atsushi and tilted your head. Are you sure about that? You asked him and he nodded. You were confused. Why would he make such a weird deal? It somehow made you nervous. And what if he doesn't accept her feelings? You asked. Then I'll make you my girlfriend. Your eyes widened at the words. His girlfriend? What? You exclaimed, covering your mouth. Shh, remember, Muro-chan and your friend are still outside. He gave you a be quiet stare. You blinked and stared at him for a few seconds, then began to laugh, holding your stomach. What kind of deal is that? You continued laughing. Of course he'll accept her. You don't have an emperor eye, nicknamed Chan. Both of us don't know when Muro-chan will decide, he said straightforwardly, and that made you stop laughing. Thinking about the deal that you decided, you were still worried and nervous. Why would he want to make you his girlfriend? What's he planning? That's so weird, you thought. I'm confident with it, you said, crossing your arms, trying to accept the consequences with a proud smile. As the two of you eavesdropped on the conversation, you were waiting for his answer. When Himuro's mouth opened, your eyes widened, and you leaned your ear closer to make sure you could hear clearly. Best friend named Chan, I'm truly sorry, but I can't accept your feelings right now. I'm sorry, but I just don't feel the same way. Those were the words Himuro said before he left the gymnasium. You sighed about the misfortune of your best friend. Murasaki stared at you with hopeful eyes. You took a glance at him. You could see him looking at you. What? The deal? He said in a happy tone. Why is he even happy about this? Thinking about the thought of you and him in a relationship made you blush wildly. Yeah, I'll be your girlfriend, jeez. You frowned at the rejection of the misfortune of you and your friend, but on the inside, you were having weird images of your relationship with Murasaki. Kissing, hugging, spooning, going on a date, a proposal, marriage, honeymoon. You slapped yourself internally. Yay, he said as he hugged you with long arms. Alright, but please, let's just start tomorrow. You blushed, trying to break from his hug. Okay, as my girlfriend wishes, he said, letting you go. He took out something from his bag. It was Pocky. Then he gave it to you. I thought I lost the bet, you said. I know, but since you're my girlfriend now, I can share my snacks with you. He smiled. Shyly, you took the stash and said, Thank you. You're welcome. Gee, he just became my boyfriend because of a damn bet. I wonder if this will last longer, you thought. Three months after the deal was promised by the both of you, the relationship actually lasted long. More like, even today, you're still his girlfriend. Your best friend had finally moved on after the rejection. Stop rubbing it in my face already. Your best friend's name yelled at you, feeling irritated because you kept teasing her with Himuro's name. You two were walking outside the classroom since it was dismissal time. Oh, Himuro, ah. You faked moans as you dramatically caressed your shoulder. I swear, I'm going to beat the guts out of you. Did you just call me, Listen-chan? Himuro suddenly appeared behind you with Murasaki behind him. Himuro, I gotta go now. Last name. best friend's name ran quickly far from you as she left you with Himuro and your boyfriend. I guess she still hasn't moved on yet. Hi, first name Chan. Atsushi waved at you and gave you another Pocky stash. Thanks. You gladly accepted and smiled at him. Seeing your smile made Atsushi's cheeks flush with the color of red. I guess I'm gonna leave you two alone. Bye, Mᴜsɪᴄ last name Chan. Himuro spoke up and waved at the both of you, leaving you two alone. Let's go home now, first name Chan. Atsushi said, and you nodded, clinging to his arm as usual. Atsushi took you home was a daily routine for the both of you. He would never get tired of it, since seeing you walk home by yourself would make Atsushi worry. Even though the whole school already knew that the two of you were dating, you'd never actually kissed him yet. Not that it was bothersome, but it made you really desperate. You started falling in love with the giant. You told your friends, siblings, even your parents, but they would always ask the same question. Facepalm, aren't you two dating? First name Chan, I have a confession to make. Atsushi spoke up as he continued to munch on his chips. You tilted your head as you faced him. What is it? I'm jealous. The both of you stopped walking after he confessed. You were confused of what he meant. Why, Atsushi? I'm jealous when I keep hearing you say Muru-chan's name in front of best friend Chan, he said as he stopped eating his chips. When you heard that, you registered what he meant. He thinks that I like Himuro? Suddenly, you laughed at his jealousy as he faced you with a pout. What's so funny? You tried to suppress your laugh. I was just teasing best friend name. Atsushi, just because I keep mentioning Himuro's name to her doesn't mean I like him. You continue to laugh. I know that, first name Chan, but before he could finish his sentence, he suddenly looked down and kissed you on the lips. Pulling away, you blushed madly as you covered your mouth. Oh, what was that about? I want to moan your name too, first name Chan, he said as he innocently smiled. You averted your eyes. What? I can't just tease best friend's name by moaning your name, Atsushi. That's gross and stupid, you said, and your face was already a tomato. Well then, he suddenly picked you up out of style. If you can't do it, I'll make sure you moan. What the hell? This is PG. This is not what I signed up for. He dropped his snacks as he continued to walk to his apartment, still carrying you. I love you, first name Chan. I wonder if the author spelled Chan with the I on purpose, because every time I read it, it had an I. I hope you enjoyed. Bye, loves.
He's never gonna make it, all the poor people he's forsaken.